Season 1 of the controversial show Euphoria was such a big hit, and it is no surprise that HBO has renewed the series for a second season. The show received a lot of hype for its first season's chaotic storyline. Zendaya is the centerpiece of the series as Rue, the drug addict 17-year-old narrator who is trying her best to stay clean.
Why would Nate single out Jules in the first place? It's obvious he was sexually attracted to her.
Rue's struggles serve as a jumping-off point for both the pain and pleasure experienced by everyone around her. So, what will round 2 of Euphoria have in store? Join us to see the 10 things you didn't know about Euphoria Season 2. Number 10, the release date. As with all HBO releases, Euphoria's production was put on hold in March of 2020 due to the ongoing pandemic, and Zendaya spoke about that. We were supposed to get back to work, I believe, on March 16th, and literally 3 or 4 days before that, they were shut down. I was so close. We did camera tests and hair and makeup tests, and we got to see everybody, and we had the sets built. In September of 2020, HBO president Casey Bloys said that the network is planning to film Euphoria sometime in early 2021. That means the show probably won't be back until late 2021 or even early 2022, depending on when the pandemic allows the cast and crew to safely resume production. An episode count has not yet been announced, but given Season 1 featured 8 installments, that number seems likely for Season 2. Number 9, the cast. All of the colorful, emotional East Highlanders you know and adore should be back for more melodrama in Season 2, and Zendaya will be back as Rue without a doubt. Well, I mean, after all, the show would be nothing without her, right? She took to Twitter to express her excitement about returning as Rue for the second season back in March of 2020. And given that there is still plenty to explore and untangle from the stories of the characters in Season 1, we can expect to see some more from these familiar faces. And since the show is so reliant on its large ensemble cast, and there is definitely more to everybody's story, expect to see more Jules Vaughn, Nate Jacobs, Lexi Howard, Fez Coe, Kat Hernandez, Cassie Howard, Maddie Perez, Chris McKay, Gia Bennett, Ethan Lewis, and Cal Jacobs. There will also be some new faces too. As we know, Kelvin Harrison Jr. is currently in talks to join the cast of Euphoria Season 2. Harrison is known for roles in indies like Loose and Waves, which also starred Euphoria's very own Maddie Perez. He also starred in Sam Levinson's feature film debut, Assassination Nation. Number 8. Did Rue die in the finale? Showrunner Sam Levinson confirmed that Rue did not die in the finale. I think Rue has a big journey ahead of her and a tough one. It's not something I want to cut short because of who Rue means to me as someone who has battled with addiction and come out on the other side, and because I think there's a lot more to delve into and unpack in terms of the effects of addiction on Rue and her family and those around her. The possibilities are endless in many ways. And while Season 1 ended with Jules hopping a train out of town, Hunter Schafer talked about her hopes for her character's Season 2 arc, seemingly confirming that she will be reprising her role. I think I want to continue to see Jules work on herself and that she's still got some major issues and to continue to dissect that and feel it out. I think she learns from experiencing things, and so to experience what she needs to without being messy, that's from the sort of loving parent-sister relationship I feel like I have with her. That's what I want for her, although who knows how it will play out. I'm sure it will be more messy than I would hope for. Number 7, will Lexi admit her feelings for Rue? Well, fans are thriving for answers to their questions. One of the most common questions is if Lexi would admit her feelings for Rue. And one of the more prevalent theories about the show relates to Lexi Howard's feelings for the main star. The two have been close since they were kids, and there are hints all throughout that Lexi wants to be more than that. The finale suggests that Lexi will step up and say something about her feelings, so fans are hoping it happens in Season 2. But what do you think? Number 6, the plot. In July of 2019, HBO announced the second season had been greenlit even before the first season had finished its run. Euphoria creator Sam Levinson has built an incredible world with an extraordinary cast, led by the supremely talented Zendaya. We are so grateful that he chose HBO as the home for this groundbreaking series. We look forward to following these more complex characters as their journeys continue through the challenging world they inhabit. Francesca Orsi, EVP of HBO Programming, had stated, and as we have mentioned, Zendaya confirmed that a beautiful second season had been written, but no other concrete plot details have been shared yet. You won't even be able to guess what's coming. I couldn't even guess it, Sydney Sweeney shared in an interview. With its tones, ambience, color schemes, and pacing, Euphoria gives its viewers a dreamy, hazy taste of what being young is all about. There's no reason to believe all the melodramatic developments will return for Season 2. Number 5, special episodes. For those who cannot wait for season 2 of the show, HBO is back with 2 special episodes as a way to tell the fans over until the postponed season finally arrives. These new installments in the Euphoria series did not disappoint, and it made clear that the writer and director Sam Levinson didn't need all the glitz and glam of season 1 to create a masterpiece. Beginning with Trouble Don't Last Always, Levinson manages to create an entire episode out of one conversation between protagonist Rue and her Narcotics Anonymous sponsor, Algee. It is truly an amazing feat to hold the audience's attention for about an hour when almost a whole episode is one setting with 2 characters. These 2 episodes serve as a great appetizer for season 2, which obviously had to be delayed due to COVID. But even in the midst of a pandemic, Euphoria is producing award-worthy content that has fans excited for more. Number 4. Based on a true story? According to Good Morning America series creator Sam Levinson drew inspiration from many of his personal experiences while adapting the show for the US. He revealed that he battled drug addiction for years before finally becoming sober. He also struggles with a number of mental health disorders, including anxiety and depression. On a similar note, Hunter Schafer and Barbie Ferreira's story arcs were also based on their personal experiences. Levinson interviewed Schafer about her experiences as a trans woman and Barbie about her experiences as a plus-size woman. Number 3. Nate's Breakdown. Nate is at the center of one of the most emotional scenes of the entire series. It comes during the season finale as he is confronted by his father. The 2 got physical, but Nate starts to break down and begins violently bashing his head on the floor. It's done at a level that could seriously cause damage. Cal responds by leaving the room and cowering, seemingly having been through this before. The question is, what exactly triggered this? Was it simply fighting with his dad or something more? So Nate's unexpected panic attack definitely needs further explanation. At least we hope that season 2 will pop up for the answer to that. Number 2. K-May News. The director of Barbie Ferreira, Kat, does some serious soul searching in season 1 and some serious sleeping around. Breathtaking is her depiction of a sexually empowered young woman struggling to unlearn all the poisonous beliefs that society had instilled in her. Ferreira, who recently came out as queer in an interview with Out magazine, suggested that Kat was the same way. I think Kat's a little queer, but that might be my perspective, she said. Number 1. Audition. If you can't get enough of Euphoria, you are in luck, and congrats because you can audition for a lead role and a recurring role in the show's 2nd season. And in addition to potentially joining the series with Zendaya, you can also apply to a new HBO Max show and other dramas looking for talent. A black or multiracial male or non-binary actor aged 18 to 25 is wanted to play the lead role of Jameson and must be comfortable with sexual scenes and nudity. Also, a white male actor aged 35 to 50, comfortable with nudity, is wanted for a recurring guest star role. Production will begin on April 5th in Los Angeles, and talent will be paid via an episodic SAG-AFTRA contract. Do you have any theories about Euphoria Season 2? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video, and thank you for watching.